This video provides a step-by-step solution for a challenging Sudoku puzzle brought to you by SUbingDOKU. Here is the challenging Sudoku puzzle for you to solve. Pause the video, then use a snipping tool or something similar to make a paper copy of the puzzle, or search the internet and print a copy of a blank 9x9 Sudoku grid. If you get stuck and cannot find the next number, then resume the video for hints, or just follow along with the video and see what techniques I use to solve this challenging Sudoku puzzle. Remember, there is more than one path to the final solution. Sudoku rules. Follow these basic rules to solve Sudoku puzzles. The step-by-step solution for this challenging Sudoku puzzle will provide techniques used for beginner, intermediate, and tough puzzles, plus new techniques for solving this challenging puzzle. Remember, there is only one final solution to this puzzle. Here's a hint. Scan the rows and columns. For the right panel, the 7s in columns H and I plus row 7 block all of the remaining open cells in the bottom right 3x3 square. Cell G8, that's column G, row 8, must be a 7. As noted previously, cell G8, column G, row 8, for the bottom right 3x3 square in the left panel must be a 7. Cell E5 for the left panel must be a 7, since the 7s block all of the remaining open cells in the center 3x3 square. Cell F2 for the right panel must be a 7, since the 7s block all of the remaining open cells in the top center 3x3 square. Cell B1, that's column B, row 1, for the left panel must be a 7. Cell C9 for the right panel must be a 7. We chased the 7s after finding the first, and now we have located all of the 7s in this puzzle. Cell A4, column A, row 4, for the left panel must be a 1. Cell C4 for the left panel must be a 2 or a 4 for column C and row 4. Here's a hint. When working on challenging Sudoku puzzles, search for possible twins, or cells that can only contain 2 remaining numbers. For the left panel, that cell C4 must be a 2 or 4. Remember, numbers can only appear once in any row and column as shown in the left panel. The internet is a great resource for details on other Sudoku techniques. Examples of twins and triplets will be shown in the solution for this challenging puzzle. Cell A8 and cell B8 must be a 3 or a 6, and they create a twin. 3 or 6 cannot appear anywhere else in row 9, therefore cell A8 and cell B8 must be a 3 or a 6, since all of the remaining cells are filled in the bottom left 3x3 square. Penciling in the green numbers is a must for solving challenging Sudoku puzzles. Cell A9 and cell B9 must be a 4 or a 5, since they are the only remaining numbers in the bottom left 3x3 square. We have found our second twin. Sudoku twin definition from the internet. 2 numbers that can only occupy 2 cells, whether they are solvable or not, are called twins. Cell E7 for the left panel must be a 6 due to the 3-6 twin in row 8, the 6 in row 9, and the 6 in column F. Either cell E8 or cell E9 for the left panel will be a 1. This technique will help find another twin. When working on challenging Sudoku puzzles, also look for other possibilities, such as 2 possibilities for the same number in a row or column, as shown in the left panel. Cell E8 or cell E9 must be a 1, and this will block the 1 for any other cell in column E. Similar for the left panel, either cell D4 or cell D5 will be a 2 in the center 3x3 square. The 1 and 2s in column D, that's cell D1 and the 2's in cell D4 and D5, plus the 2 and 1 in column F, that's cell F1 and cell F5, result in another twin, cell E8 and cell E9. The 3's in column E, cell E2, and column F, cell F9, in the left panel result in another twin. Cell D4 and cell D5 must either be a 2 or a 3. Cell E6 and cell F6 must be an 8 or a 9, since they are the only remaining numbers in the center 3x3 square. Due to the 8-9 twin in row 6, cell B4 in the left panel must be a 9. Cell B5 in the right panel must be an 8. Here's another hint. Sometimes when I do not see a path forward to solve a challenging Sudoku puzzle, I just pencil in numbers that will help me see the next step. Can you see how I filled in the numbers highlighted yellow? The 2's in the bottom right 3x3 square, the 1-3 twin in row 3. Do you see what number can be entered into cell G2? No worries. The next couple of slides will show you the steps. In the left panel, a 1-3 twin in row 3 for the top right 3x3 square. In the right panel, 2's in column H, that's cell H8, H8, and cell H9. In the left panel, cell G2 must be a 2. In the right panel, C4 or C5 must be a 2. Note, I changed the 2-4 in cell C4, see the left panel, to just a 2. This will help us fill in the next number. Cell B3 in the left panel must be a 2 for the top left 3x3 square. Either cell I8 or I9 in the right panel must be a 9 for the bottom right 3x3 square. Let's try chasing the 9's. Cell G1 in the left panel must be a 9 for the top right 3x3 square. Cell A3 or C3 in the right panel must be a 9 for the top left 3x3 square. Cell D2 in the left panel must be a 9. Cell F8 in the right panel must be a 9. Cell E6 in the left panel must be a 9, and cell F6 must be the 8. Cell A3 in the right panel must be a 9, and we have now located all of the 9's in this puzzle. Cell E1 and cell E3 in the left panel must be a twin, either a 4 or an 8. Cell D3 in the right panel must be a 6 in the top center 3x3 square. Cell F3 in the left panel must be a 5. Cell F7 in the right panel must be a 4. Cell D8 in the left panel must be a 5. Cell D9 in the right panel must be an 8. Cell A1 and cell B2 in the left panel must be a 5-6 twin due to the 5-6 in row 3 for the top left 3x3 square. Cell C3 in the right panel must be a 4, since it is the only remaining open number in the top left 3x3 square. Cell E1 in the left panel must be a 4, and cell E3 must be the 8 for the top center 3x3 square. Here's another hint. Numbers can only appear once in any row and column and 3x3 square. See the left panel. In this case, the center left 3x3 square contains number 8 and 9. Column C adds the 1, 3, 4, 7, and row 4 adds the 5, 6. Cell C4, that's column C, row 4, in the left panel, must be a 2. Cell D5 in the left panel must be a 2, and cell D4 must be the 3 for the center 3x3 square. Cell G4 and cell I4 in the right panel must be a 4-8 twin in row 4. Cell C5 and cell C6 in the left panel must be a 5-6 twin in column C. Since all of the other cells in the left center 3x3 square are filled, then cell A5 and cell B6 in the right panel must be a 3-4 twin. Cell A5 in the left panel must be a 4, and cell B6 must be the 3 for the left center 3x3 square. Cell 8 in the right panel must be a 3, and cell B8 must be the 6 for the bottom left 3x3 square. Cell B9 in the left panel must be a 4, and cell A9 must be the 5 for the bottom left 3x3 square. Cell A1 in the right panel must be a 6 for column A, and cell B2 must be the 5 for column B. Cell H1 and cell I1 in the left panel must be a 5-8 twin in row 1. Since all the other cells in row 2 and the top right 3x3 square are filled, then cell H2 and cell I2 in the right panel must be a 4-6 twin. Since all the other cells in row 9 are filled, then cell E9 and cell H9 in the left panel must be a 1-2 twin. Cell I8 must be a 1 or a 4 in the right panel for row 8 and column I. Cell H8 must be either a 1 or a 2 or a 4 in row 8 and column 4. We have found our first triplet. Sudoku triplet definition from the internet. A triplet occurs when 3 cells in a row, column, or 3x3 square contain the same 3 numbers or a subset of those 3. Cell G4 must be the 4, since the 4s in row 5, 6, and 7 block cells in column G as shown in the left panel. Cell I4 must be the 8. Reminder, cell G3 must be a 1 or a 3, and row 4 already has a 4. To keep the video from exceeding my 15-minute limit, please pause the video if you need more time to read the information and how to apply the techniques on the remaining slides. Music for this portion of the video is from the YouTube audio library, Long Stroll, number 7, Intractable, credit to the artist, Kevin MacLeod. Congratulations! I hope you enjoyed solving this challenging Sudoku puzzle. As a cross-check, notice that the sum of every row and column equals 45, also 45 for the sum of every 3x3 square. Stay tuned to this channel. Up next will be more step-by-step solutions for Sudoku puzzles brought to you by SUbingDOKU. If you liked this video, then please subscribe. Comments are also appreciated. Thank you. For additional Sudoku hints, techniques, and tricks, see www.SUbingDOKU.com.